Hi guys, it's Alston from ClickTalk. In this video, I will give you a full walkthrough and tutorial and review of MorningScore, which is an all-in-one SEO program which helps you to do everything you need to do for a successful SEO campaign for your website. Before I go into the video, there are a couple of things I wanted to mention. First, if you prefer a quicker video like 30 minutes where I focus on the important aspect of it considering you are a SEO professional, I will leave a link for that video in the description. In this video, what my goal is to explain this tool for a beginner or who does not understand the functionality. So I will be giving you a more in-depth knowledge on each functionalities and why you need it before moving on to that video. So this is more in-depth for beginners, or if you are preferring to get most knowledge out of this tool, then this video is for you. If not, you can check out the other video. And also I have a much more in-depth article containing walkthrough steps and everything in my ClickTalk blog. You can check it out. It will contain screenshot and everything is clearly laid out. And finally, I will also leave a referral and non-referral link. You can choose whatever the link if you want to check out this tool. If you click on referral link and if you decided to make a purchase, I will get a small commission. It will help me to create more content like this, but it does not affect your purchase price at all. And also I have managed to get another 15% exclusive discount for my audience as well. Okay, now let me go into the video. First, what is MorningScore SEO? Basic thing is SEO is a way to get your website top position in Google and other search engines for a target keyword in your industry so that you will get traffic from your website. MorningScore SEO, all-in-one SEO software, helps you to do this SEO work by easily giving you all the data, information and also the instruction in order to perform this action to get that ranking data. The advantages of buying an all-in-one SEO software is it will provide all the essential components for each different SEO areas. If you buy it in a separate single SEO tool like keyword research, keyword ranking, backlinker, then you have to incur multiple SEO costs. They both have different advantages and disadvantages, but just know that all-in SEO software will have all the functionalities in under one software. In this case, Morning SEO contains rank tracker, which you can use it to track and monitor the Google ranking for your web pages for your target keywords along with your competitors. Competitor analysis, comparison, backlinks and traffic, where you monitor your competitors' backlinks, which is essential for ranking on Google. So you can identify those opportunities using these models and find keywords which brings traffic for your competitors. So you can target those keywords also under your website. Backlink analysis model, to where backlinks is a key indicator for SEO campaign where it measures all the value for your website off page. So it's basically like getting a link from another website. There is a separate model in MorningScore where it allows all these things to be fully tracked and viewed and to get full best opportunity from it. And the final website health and SEO audit tool. There are two main components of SEO, where one is called off page, which contains backlinks, keyword tracking, all these things. Another one is the on page optimization, where fixing all the problems within your website. That is what SEO audit tool will help you to do. It will help you to fix all the problems inside your website. And the next model is SEO traffic analysis, where you find out the keywords which bring actual traffic to your website. There is no point of ranking top position for a keyword which does not get any traffic data or does not get searched a lot. So in this model, you can find keywords which are bringing you traffic or for your competitor traffic and try to target those keywords in your SEO campaign. And finally, SEO missions. What this does is, rather than not only giving you the essential data or essential link data, information to do a SEO campaign, it also gives you the ability to track and analyze and manage all these under SEO mission, where you can define goals. It will give you instruction. It will keep on checking the status to make sure that you are on the right track for SEO data. So all these combined, it's what MorningScore does it for you. Okay, now I think I have clearly explained it for a beginner what is MorningScore and why it's useful to you. Now let me go quickly over the dashboard and everything I will explain step by step so you can easily understand it. First thing I wanted to mention give me a moment. First thing I wanted to mention is, if you go inside that website, you would find several different options. For example, I'm going to showcase this entire demo using my personal account, where I have created a dummy project to showcase all the data. But all this data, account, everything can be viewed from here. When you click on live demo, they have prepared a separate demo environment where you can follow through all these things from your personal perspective, where you can use it and see what is happening and everything. And you don't need an account, you don't need to get credit card or anything, you don't need to give an email address. Just click on this link from the link in the description and you can check on it and you can view all dashboard from your computer. Okay, now let me go into this dashboard. This is the dashboard where this section contains all the different projects, basically different websites you want a search engine optimize. You can add a new website from here, or you can select the one of the already added website. Since I have added website, it shows other website. You can add a new website by clicking on here and giving your URL. All these these four are the main components of the tool, and this is where you can manage all the settings and other stuff for your account. For example, before I go into the tools section, let me quickly go into the settings. And this is the settings for your account, where it shows what kind of language you want. They currently support 3 different languages for the dashboard: Danish, English and German. You can also select a system currency here, and currency format, date format, and also if you prefer dark themes for your dashboard, you can select the dark theme from here instead of light. If you click on it, it will show a theme similar to something like let me give you an example, something like this. If you prefer dark theme vibe, then you can choose this. I'm not going to do it now. And also you have the option to change the account details and everything, company name. This is especially useful for creating SEO reports. And also the another thing is, with MorningScore, you can create multiple users within your account to use the same features, data, see the data and everything. For example, you can choose different roles. For example, owner, editor, guest. Guest is really good if you want to give access to your customer to see the data and everything from their dashboard. You can do that. You can just select whatever the role you want to give and click on add new. And also if it is a customer, you can give access to one particular website. That is also possible from here. And once you have added, all the users which have added will show it here. Subscription will show you the plan you are on, the billing details and everything. If you go into the email, it will show the email reports which we have enabled. I'll show you how to enable. You can delete this email, I don't want to receive it. We can set it up monthly. All these things are possible here. That is the settings screen for the MorningScore. Now let me come into the main components of the MorningScore all-in-one SEO software. First one is what we called as a SEO overview. What this particular screen shows is overall view, bird's eye view of your SEO campaign, which shows whether are you positively growing or negatively growing, what is the current rate of your growth, all these basic function, how much keywords you are ranking, how many keywords are bringing you traffic from Google. So this gives you an overview idea for your SEO campaign. This is currently it's showing 0, which means I'm not getting any traffic from Google. As soon as you started to receive traffic, these numbers will go up. For example, you can see this website, it shows 1.464. Basically, this is an internal matrix where it shows the number of USD worth for a month. Basically, the higher this number is, the higher power that website is getting from Google search traffic, keywords and everything. And also it will show you the change in this value from here. And in this year, if you see here, it shows currently there are 64 keywords which this website is ranking for. I didn't track these keywords. As soon as I added this domain project, it automatically will detect all the ranking keywords. If you want to view all the ranking keywords, click on the view keywords. Now it will show all the keywords which this website is ranking for. You can see it's everything, it's done, shows the searches per month. This is how many times this keyword has been searched for a month. It shows that data. This is the ranking position, where which position in the Google it's ranking. For example, this keyword is ranking on the 5th position, where when it says 100 plus, it means it's not in the top 100 results. That's the basic thing. We don't need to essentially keep track of outside 100 position, because no one will go over 100 position to find something relevant to your data which they are looking for. Traffic, it shows how much traffic you are receiving from this keyword. CPC is the cost per click, basically gives you an estimated value for this keyword, where this how much Google AdWords charge if you want to have an ad showing on the search position for this particular keyword. So we can get an idea of the value of the keyword. And MorningScore, it will show this data as well. And here you can add different competitors where you want to, let's say for example, you are running a ABC company and you know that there are 4 different competitors on your industry or city. You want to keep track of their SEO stuff, how they are doing it. So you need to try to replicate those stuff to make sure that you stay ahead of the game. Then what you can do is come here and you can click on add competitor and add your competitor data. Then what happens is not only MorningScore will help you to track and monitor, analyze all your website data, it will also help you to track and monitor all your competitor data along with your data. So you can do that from here. That's the competitor. There are a couple of sections where you can add competitor domain, but this is one of the most easiest option. This is the line graph, where if you want to visually see how the changes are happening, whether we are going in a straight upward growth or if you are going down. For example, this SaaS pirate website has to be growing a lot, then there was a problem, then it got reduced a lot, now it's going again back. So we can clearly get an idea. For example, if I don't want to see this particular data, I want to see only these 2 data, then I can hide that value, then that value won't show, only these 2 values will be showing here. So that is also possible from here. And let's say for example you want to view all the keywords for a competitor, then what you do is come here and click on these 3 dots and click on view keywords. In this case, it will show all the keywords which the competitor is ranking for. It will show you the keyword data. If you go into the changes section, it will show all the changes in the keyword. For example, when it says 9 increased keyword, means it was already ranking on a position, but now the ranking position has increased. When say 9 decreased, already ranking on a position, now that keyword has decreased. New keyword, it was not ranking at all, but these are new keywords which came into the ranking. These are lost keywords. It used to be ranking on the one of the position in top. If I click on it here, it will show you the data where it was. Now it has gone somewhere else. That thing, it shows the lost keywords. So those data is also shown from here. And similarly, where it shows the MorningScore for your website, it will also show you the MorningScore for competitors as well. That is the overview. You can also change this line graph and data according to the data period, and you can see everything changes according to the selection I make. So you can see all the data. You also have the date time option to get the data specifically for a particular time period. So that is the basic SEO overview section. Now let me show you the main components of this tool. This is the tool section. Either you can come and scroll down to this section, or you can come to this section by clicking on this menu link. Anything is possible. It is different into 4 logical components which are critical for SEO. The first tab is keywords, where keywords are finding search phrases like Misc car, best weight loss program, anything like that, to find that keywords, anything to do with tracking, managing, finding keywords, analyzing all this. It is helps you to find and manage keywords for your SEO campaign. Links is critical, where backlinks is an important factor when you want to do SEO for any website. This is something like links from other websites to your website, where if you have high quality backlinks from other website to your website, it will be a huge boost on your SEO aspect of your SEO campaign. So this is a critical process, and this section will help you to manage that. Health, we can also call it as SEO audit in a technical term. Basically, this will help you to optimize your website to be perfect for a SEO purpose. No matter how much good off-page SEO backlinks you do, if you are having a poor on-page SEO optimization, then it won't rank really well. So it's absolutely critical to make sure that your on-page SEO is perfect. And some cases where there is a really low competition for keywords, when you have a really good on-page optimization, it will help you to rank for those keywords really fast and easy with just being done a perfect on-page optimization. Finally, traffic. Here it will show all the data regarding conversation, how much traffic you are receiving, because it does not make sense to rank for a particular keyword where it does not bring any searches per month, because you won't get any traffic for that keyword. So no matter, even if you are ranking for the top position, if it's not bringing you any traffic, you should not target those keywords unless it's your brand names and stuff like that. So this is how it is categorized into 4 components. Now I will explain each and everything in detail as possible. The first section is Keyword Rank Tracker. This is the tool which is used to track and monitor where your website is ranking on Google for your target keyword. For example, if my target keyword is best weight loss program, and if I'm write an article and create a web page, or trying to rank my main website for that, when I enter it in Google, what position does it show? So it will track those data and it will show you. For example, in this case, I have done four different dummy data where it shows the total number of searches each of the search query get. For example, 1900 means 1900 times this particular keyword or key phrase called stack social is getting searched on Google. So we can get an idea on the value and what is the total traffic volume for that keyword. And rank shows what is the current ranking for our website for this particular keyword. It shows that data. If it's 32, that means currently this website, this particular web page under our website is currently ranking on the 32nd page. Traffic shows what is the traffic we are currently receiving by ranking this keyword for this particular position. You can see this, even though it's ranking on the 5th position, since I don't have any searches, there is 0 traffic. So even if I have 1900 searches for this keyword, since I am not ranking on the first 100 results, I am not getting any traffic. So we can get an estimate for the traffic. CPC is what it gives us an estimate value for that keyword, where this is the value payment we need to pay for Google AdWords if we want to rank show ads for these keywords in Google search engines. So for example, if I want to place an ad for internet Black Friday deal in Google, for 1 click they will charge around $16. So it gives us the average idea on what kind of value for that keyword is. So you can see the CPC value. MorningScore is an internal value where it will, based on all the traffic, searches, rank, CPC, will try to calculate a score so we can identify what is the purpose. The MorningScore is an internal metrics where they calculate internally to have an exclusive ranking factor. So you won't need to understand it, but just make sure as when you have a lot more MorningScore, that means your website is performing really well in SEO, and you ideally want to target more as much as MorningScore you need to gain as possible. That is the thing. Ideally, the rank tracker will check for the ranking position updated every single day. But let's say, for example, you want to have a on-demand ranking scan. What that means is, if you want to check what is the ranking as of now, this moment, you can also do that from this button. If you click that, it will check it without considering the schedule. It will check it now. And also you can add a new keyword from here. If you click on it here, you can add a new keyword by separating under commas, and you can add a keyword. Or if your website is really popular, you've been in the internet for more than 1 year or 6 months, then what happens is it will automatically suggest you good keywords to add to your ranking tracking. You can do that also from here. So that is the first section of the keyword. The second tab is the keyword research. This is a crucial component for any SEO. Before you do on-page optimization, before you do focus on backlink, the first thing you need to understand it, you need to identify and have right keywords to target for your SEO campaign. These keywords need to be low competitive, or it's a manageable competition according to your resource, in order to make sure that you can rank for these keywords. These are the search queries which users use in order to type into Google to find whatever they are looking for. In this case, let's say example something like best weight loss programs, best weight loss program, something like that. Then what happens is it will show all the keywords related to that. If I go into much broader category, then it will give me much more in-depth information. And let me wait until to finish. You type the primary keyword and you select the location. For example, I'm going to target audience in United States. Then I'm going to select United States. If it's some other country, you can choose it. Please note, you can only do keyword research in this tool using country. You can't do for cities. So just need to understand that. Country, select search, and as soon as you done, I entered one keyword for weight loss, and it automatically generated 104 results for weight loss. You can see all the data are shown here, and searches per month, it's showing how many times this keyword gets searched on the search engine Google for each month. For example, if it's the 14,800 people are searching for weight loss plan every month in Google. And also it shows the average CPC value, country, which is a target location, and also the MorningScore, what we will get if we rank for the #1 position for this keyword. And it will also show you the difficulty, estimated difficulty. These are not in-depth difficulty, estimated difficulty, where these are much easier compared to this, something like that. If I go into something like 11 page, you can see these are very easy compared to the first keyword. So it should also show you the difficulty value here. And here these are filters which you can choose. For example, I don't want to target any keywords which has less than 100 searches per month. Then what I want to do is I can do here and select that, and it will automatically filter all keywords which has over less than 100 keywords a month. You can do all these things from here. You can also focus by CPC, like I want up to this point, all this. Difficulty is similar stuff. If you want not to focus on anything expert, I just want to manage easy to normal or something like that, you can select, and it will only show you the keywords which are easy and normal to use. All these things are possible. Sensitive, currently it's showing all the keyword suggestion which is closely related to your main target keyword, weight loss. For some reason you say that I want to see all the keywords even if it's not directly linked to weight loss, but I want to see the option suggestion. All you need to do is come here and click on this, and automatically you can see the number went from 100 results to 500 results, since now it's showing all the other related searches also. So if you want more data, make sure to turn on broad searches here. You can also include keywords. What that means is only show keywords which contain this particular word. If you want to do something like that, then we can see that, and it will only show the keywords which include that word. Exclude word, if we want to see, I want to see only keywords which does not include this keyword, you can do that also from here. And you can also select how much results you want to see for each page. If you click on any of this row, and if you click on lookup on Google, when you click on it, it will automatically open a page on Google which searches for this keyword, so we can get an idea on how the search position looks like. So you can do that. You can have a save to list. So if you, let's say for example, you want to do all this and you want to save it to a list, what you can do is you can create a new list and save it, so you can come back in a future time to do a research again to understand much more easily. So keyword list option is also available. Okay, now let's take a look into competitor rank comparison. What this tool section provides is, it shows you what is your current rank for your target keywords, and it will automatically gather the data from the competitors you have added and show what is the position that competitor is ranking for this particular keyword. You can use this data to measure which keyword your competitor is performing much better than you, so you can keep track of it and identify the reasons using backlinks to on-page SEO module and everything. But this gives you an overall idea. For example, this tech skill, my ranking is 100 plus, which means I'm not ranking at all, where this competitor is doing 16th position, and this one, say when it's circled, that means that is the highest. And also you can see if you have added more than 5 or 6 which is, and you are unable to see all the data clearly, then it will show you here which is the top ranking, and it will show you the position and the period. And you can do all these things, and if you can want to track it also from here. Track means if you click here, keyword will be added to your rank tracker, so you can monitor that keywords in your rank tracker. So that is what this keyword provides you. Basically shows you how you are performing compared to your competitor in your target keywords. So those are all the components of the keywords tool. Now let me go into the links section. These are backlinks, where I explained it to you. Backlinks are important. These are links from other website to your website. Here it will show link score is the score which is assigned similar to MorningScore. It's an internal metric where it shows you the total power of 90 backlink. More you have, which means the more backlinks you have, similar concept. And here it will show you the number of changes in your backlink, whether increased or decreased. Similar concept to keyword. If you click in this link, it will show you all the links. I will explain those things. And you can also see the competitor data from here. For example, I want to see all the data for the competitor in much more in depth. When I click here, it shows there are totally 11 backlinks for this web domain, 11 backlink domains for your websites, which means one website can bring multiple backlinks to your website. So it shows you that strength differences. Ideally, if we have more links from these sites, it will be really powerful, because strength is also really high for this domain. And also if you want to see the backlink data, do follow and no follow. Do follow links are much more important than no follow. Basically, do follow says to search engine crawler, or especially something like Google, to say that I allow link juice to be passed from this web page to this web page, so the SEO power will also get transferred. No follow basically will link out to the website, but it says to the Google crawler, you can follow this thing for more information, but I do not want to pass link juice to that page. So you want to especially focus on getting do follow backlinks for your websites. So those data are shown here with the line graph. You can hide it, simulate with the keyword. You can do that from here. The next section is the new and lost links. What this section does, it will automatically let you know when there is a new backlinks identified for your website. For example, you creating it or someone else is automatically creating it. As soon as this data sources identified that backlink, it will show that these new links has been identified, and when it was identified, it will show all the data. If you click on it, it will show you the actual page where that link is coming from. All this data is shown. Lost link is where if a keyword backlink which you have gained in the past is automatically deleted or it's not no more found, then it will show the lost link data here. You can use this data to see what is the problem, why that backlink was removed, then try to get that link back. So that is what these two does. And if you have created a backlink or you found out a great backlink which you already have and you want to add it to this database to keep track of it and find all the metrics like the value, everything, you can come here and click on scan for link and give that particular web page of the backlink and click on scan. If a alive backlink is found from that particular web page, and it will automatically keep track of it. So that is the new and lost links. Here this the all links is an important critical aspect of this tool, where this is where it will show all the backlinks for the website sorted by the power of the backlink value. Basically, you can see this data for your website or for your competitor website. It will show these are the backlinks which this particular website has for it. Basically, you want to focus if you are doing competitor analysis and seeing the data for a competitor website, you ideally want to try to get the links on the top page which is really good. I will explain all this in a backlink guide. You can check out the blog. Basically, you can find authoritative backlinks from the top domains which shown here, so you will get the highest most powerful backlinks for your domain. So you can get all the data from here, and currently it will show only the domain. If I click here, it will give you more in-depth knowledge. For example, this does not have a backlink, and if I go here, you can see this is the web page the backlink is coming from me, and it shows the date which was identified. It shows the anchor text used for my backlink. This is where this word is the hyperlinked for this particular link. And it also shows the attribute, whether it's a do follow or no follow, or is it a regular link or image link, something like that. It shows, and it also shows the page value. So you can see all the data for it from here. Okay, now we have covered everything related to backlinks, and now let me go into the next section of this tool, where it is the health and SEO audit. Basically, this is the on page, as I mentioned, where these are different factors. Don't get too confused about it. It's really easy to understand, especially using this tool. I'll explain it to you. First, it will show you all the problems that currently in your website is experiencing from a SEO point of view, and it is categorized into 3 different criteria. First is the basic ranking factor, where these are the primary and basic important factors which you need to highly focus on fixing it, because these are really important for SEO. So those things. And technical, these also are important, but it's really bit more technical compared to the basic ranking factor. That is what it shows. Optimization is the same concept, where it shows that optimization, this is also good if you can implement this for SEO campaign. So it's categorized into 3 different ones. As soon as you added a website, it will automatically do a scan for these things and will show you the current value. You can see I have pretty well optimized my website up to now, because I'm already getting 85 out of 100. If I click on health history, it will show you the changes on the SEO value and everything. Latest fix, if I fix something recently, it will show all the data also from here. It will show you the total health percentage issues which it found. All these things are from here. Basically, if you are new to SEO or beginner, you don't need to worry about, you don't need to understanding these things, because what MorningScore has done is it will report these errors, and if you click on it, and it shows, give you more in-depth information. But if you click on this fix this issue button, it will show what is the problem, and also it will tell you how to fix that particular problem. It will give you step-by-step guide on seeing how to fix this, which you can use it personally, or if you have a web developer or someone, you can specifically give this guide and say you follow this guide and try to fix it. And for different problems, the guide's instructions also will be different. For example, if I go into this and I'll select this, sorry, now it will show a different set of instructions to fix it. So that is how easy it shows the tutorial and step-by-step walkthrough for fixing it also. Similarly, technical, it shows all the identified problem, what is the impact, which means how bad is it for our website, and shows how many pages are affected by it, and status on how much we have already fixed. It calculates automatically everything. For example, let's say you have fixed this problem. Rather than waiting to automatically recrawl it, just click on refresh data, then it will do another check as of now. Once it's fixed, you're done. And if it fixed this issue, it will automatically mark it completed. So it's really easy to keep track of it. So that what the on-page model does it for you. It's really a critical model and need to focus carefully, and the fact they have given tutorials and the data which need to be fixed, it is really easy to get started on it. And the health is divided into two different tabs. What I just explained was based on the problems it identified, but if I go into the landing pages, now it will show the data based on the pages, each web pages. For example, in my website, this particular web page has two issues: how much was solved, what is the number of keywords which is currently ranking, how much traffic we are ranking, what is the potential if I fix those issues, all this data. For example, let's say in this case, I'm already receiving a good amount of traffic or keywords from this particular web pages. Then I can focus for example, in this website I have 121 pages. Rather than fixing everything in a random order, I want to focus on the key web page which has the most potential, much more opportunities. Then I can suit this by keywords, traffic or potential and everything. Then I can go about fixing it. If I click on any of it, similar data will be shown, where if I click here, it will take me to the actual web page. If I hover over this button, it will show all the problems which is in the website, like what is the problem, what needs to be fixed and everything. And I will also show you the data here as well, and you will get an option to read the instruction from here and add a mission. I will explain it to you in a bit, but just note you can add a mission for this also from here. That is what the on-page SEO audit feature of this tool does. If I go into the traffic section now, this is the data which shows out of all the keywords which you are ranking or your competitor ranking, how many keywords are bringing traffic for your websites. That data is shown here. For example, it shows only 4 keywords. In this case, when I saw in overview, there are 64 keywords, but when I go into traffic, it shows out of 60 keywords, only 4 keywords are bringing traffic for this particular website. So it shows all those data, and this thing, it shows estimatedly it's receiving around 820 clicks a month. Changes, how much is it improving or decreasing, all these data are shown here. And if you want to see the more in-depth data for any of these things, click on the calculation. It will show all the data from here, and you can also view the calculation from here. So it will show the line graph, and this particular section, what it shows is how much competitor traffic, how much your competitors are getting traffic from your target keyword. Let's say, for example, your target keyword is best weight loss program. Then what this tool does shows is how much competitors are gaining traffic from your target keywords for that weight loss keyword. What is their position and how many clicks they are getting. So it's really good to see what is the value traffic market share they are getting for this particular keyword. So for example, showing all the different elements. Since this is a demo project, there is actually not much data, but if it in a real life case example, you would see these results make much more sense to you. And you can also go into this to see more in-depth data from here as well. So those are the main components of the tool. Before I go into the reports, now let me show you the main functionality of this tool, which is the mission. Let me click on it. Missions is something like SEO goals, where MorningScore shows all the data and information which you need to perform a successful SEO data campaign, but it's really easy to get lost if you don't track these goals and tasks. What they have done in MorningScore is created a separate section called mission, where in this section they will help you to track all these tasks and progresses to make sure that it is really easy to do SEO for a beginner perspective or from a professional perspective, because we need to keep these tracks, changes, everything tracked in order to do a successful SEO campaign. So that is what this particular section of the tool helps you with. First, let me go into suggested mission, then I will explain what all these things means. As soon as you added your website and added your competitor data, keyword targeting keywords, all this data, every time you add something, it will automatically try to suggest more and more missions to your website. For example, this website has up to 3 pages of suggested goals, and it will show the difficulty on achieving this goal and what is the category, and it will show you the increased morning score, and it will show the total value if we ranked on that keyword. Basically, keyword means it is a goal related to keyword research, keyword tracking, keyword, anything to do with keyword. Links is related to anything to do with backlink, health with website health, SEO audit, and all these things are shown here. And what each of these things, when you click on any of it, it will give you a guide on how you can achieve this particular goal. It will show you the what is the problem and how you need to get started, and all these things are tutorially shown here. So either you can select one of these missions from here based on your difficulty, your target, all these things you can do it here, and you can add that particular missions to your current mission from here. If I click in add a mission, you can see mission added, and it shows the guide as well. And if I close it out and go into the current mission, and you can see that particular mission is added, and it shows the start date, what is the type of it, status. These are automatically calculated, you don't need to manually input anything, so that is good. And also ROI. If I click on see guide, it shows the guide, and also we can write notes. This is a critical aspect of it, where if you are once you have added a mission and you want to keep on track of it, what you are doing, you want to write notes, you want to make sure that you are following, catching up and everything, rather than saving it in an external database, writing in a notepad, you have the option to write notes within every mission itself. For example, you can choose whatever the category you want these notes to be under, and say this to do note, something like that, and you can click on add note. And if you are coming back another time, you can see there is already one note. You can come here, I need to do currently reaching out to EDU, something like that, and add a note, and you can see another note is added. So it's really easy to keep a track of the stars by writing notes. And history, once you have started doing it, and if your goal is something and the progress and the degrees and everything, it will be shown on the history tab. So we have seen suggested, we have seen the current mission. Now, rather than only adding the suggested mission, we also have an option to add mission manually, where these are all different types of missions we can add. First, keyword position. Here, let's say for example, you want to rank for this particular keyword in this particular number, then you can create a manual mission from here by inserting your keyword here and rank here, and you can do it here. Morning score, if you want to achieve this much morning score, then you can do it. It shows the current morning score here. Link score, I want to achieve this much link score, and it will show you the current link score, and you can add a desired link score. Links, this is the number of backlinks you want to gain, so you can add the manual amount of link and strength and add a mission. Specify link, if you want to get a backlink from this specific domain or website, then you can specify that and add that domain as well. So you have the option to do a suggested, and at the same time you can also add a manual mission also possible. So finally, it will now we can have a look at the completed mission here, where when you have added a missions and all these things, Here it will show the data of all the completed missions. For example, it shows this particular mission took me 282 days. What is the mission type, what is the description, what is the status, percentage and everything. So we can get an idea on what are the completed missions and everything. So that is all the most important SEO tools and everything. Finally, let me explain you the report section. This is crucial if you are generating these reports for your clients or your personal records or anything like that. You can create nice looking PDF reports or link shareable report by here. You can choose if you want only a particular type of report, you can do that, like link report, MorningScore keyword, or if you want all-in-one report, click on this particular dashboard, and here you can change the name to have that reflected on your report. For example, test report. I can choose the website here, I can choose the email address, what are the things, and I can choose whether I want only one report, I want to schedule this report, I want to have a live report. Ongoing report means I schedule it, like I want this report weekly or quarterly, yearly or something like that, and I can make it to send it to an email, attach report as a PDF if I want it, and type the subject line for the email, content, emails, and create a report is possible. And also this report itself is highly customizable, where you can upload an image, you can click on the change the text, all these things are possible. You can add a new widget inside that. For example, if you click text area, you can write any text you want. Image, you can add any image to your report. You can also have to get the data from the tool itself, and automatically it will show that data in that particular section. You can see it automatically shows you. And also you can drag and drop into different positions, that is possible. And you can also minimize this, and also you can edit the settings, you can delete unnecessary ones, and also you can come over here and see all the data, how it will look like. And I'm just going down so you can see the report date, and also you can add a signature or something like that. You can add text or create text, edit text, anything is possible from here. Once you have done that, when you click on create report, now it will create a report. First step it will show you is a shareable link, where if you copy this link and share it with any person, they don't need to create an account, they can view it on any browser. Just insert this URL and they will be able to view this particular report. So that is a good option. Or if you want a PDF, this report in a PDF document, you need to click on the PDF and it will automatically do that. So those are the missions and everything. Let me also show you some of the other stuff. And this is regarding the goal, where these are I can't show it in the dashboard because it occasionally happens when you set a goal and actually reach that goal, rather than going there manually to down below to see whether I have successfully reached that goal or something like that, because since it tracks everything automatically, as soon as you logged into the dashboard and if you have reached a goal, it will show you a pop-up message saying that you have successfully completed this goal with all the instructions and everything. And the next thing I wanted to show was this is the demo account. I wanted to show the dark UI interface which is available, and MorningScore Customer Club, where this is the section which contains customers of MorningScore to discuss about MorningScore SEO, where we can connect with the founders to development, at the same time customer. They have a private membership group you can join. They also have a good help center where you can find all these details, questions, doubt and everything really easy. And also if we select weekly email notification, they send this weekly nicely formatted email notification for all the email addresses we mentioned, so we can choose all the stuff and we can get an email notification as well. So I have covered all these things. Now let me quickly explain you all the more pros and cons. You can see I have kept a record to make sure that I remember everything. MorningScore PROS. First, affordable pricing compared to the market substitute. Easy to use for beginner friendly and very easy to use. Support SEO for all countries. On-demand rank check, link scan, L-scan, you can check it. Also automatically scans it every day, but if you want to do it on demand, you can do that from the dashboard. Step-by-step instruction for SEO task. in-depth and usable data for professionals, multiple data sources for SEO data, view SEO rank keyword for your competitor, in-depth competitor analysis, advanced keyword researches, compare competitor keyword backlinks, all this data, full SEO analysis, audit, goal, mission, multiple user management. I showed it to you on the beginning. White label SEO reporting, SEO notification, email, grade, support, guide, community, dark UI. Now let me quickly explain you some of the cons which I found. First, the on-page models you might not know. For example, if you are creating a website in WordPress, it will create tag and category pages. We really don't want these pages to be shown in Google because it will consider those as a duplicate content and everything. We usually use some free SEO plugins to mark this as no index, no follow. I will have a separate guide for it. If you require it, just ask me. In this case, even though if we mark those things, it will still pick it up as error in MorningScore. So we either need to do it externally and make sure we ignore this error or delete this error. Competitor website counts to your main website count. For example, if your plan is allowing 10 websites per month, that does not mean 10 websites for your website, and you can add unlimited competitor. If your website is one and you add 3 different competitor, then there will be a 4 website count limit will be consumed on your total overall plan. And no social media analysis integration is available in MorningScore because all the data, all the task, everything is related to SEO and nothing socially related is available. And also you can't track multiple keyword location under your project. What this means is you can see this domain is only targeting USA. I can't have different keywords targeting different markets. If I want to perform something like that, I need to create separate project for this domain with different target locations. So those are the cons. I hope this video was useful from a beginner point of view, and if you have any further more questions, feel free to ask me in the comment. I will personally happy to help you. There is no stupid question, so you can freely ask anything you want, or if you want, you can join our group and ask those questions anywhere you want. I will personally help you as much as possible. I hope this video was useful, and I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Cheers.